I used to waste hours scrolling LinkedIn until I analyzed my 1,000 connections and discovered only 20 people drove 80% of my opportunities. This spreadsheet changed everything in my career, and here's exactly how it changed it. And I'm gonna show you that process so you're not looking at irrelevant content in context, which could be very annoying. But before we dive in, I'm curious, how much time do you spend scrolling LinkedIn daily? Let us know in the comments. And now let me break down this networking system that changed everything. Point number one, the spreadsheet system. So most people connect randomly on LinkedIn. Just clicking the button. What I've done is I build my Power 20 list of people that I want to truly engage with. Now, how you go about this is it's an industry leader list of people you want to engage with regularly. Now, you can Google to see who are these leaders in your space that post pretty consistently. These are probably people at companies that you're looking to get in front of and potentially sell to. I also would ask others in your network, who do they follow? Who do they consume? And to be more granular, ask your buyers who they consume. And then now go find that person and engage with them. I engage with people in their comments. People started to notice me, and that's how I started getting the results that I wanted. So this helps you also study content as well as you start to post. And then you're like, okay, I write my post this way, I do a hook this way. And this is just a really good way to build your community off of another community that's built, and then you drive it from there. These people in the comments could be the future clients that you have, so you want to focus on that. Again, focusing on this is going to beat your random networking and scrolling. That's how you're going to start building this Power 20 list. Now, you could break that into different categories in terms of potential, like huge clients you'd like to work with. You can also break that down even further and do it for just, hey, these are people that are thought leaders. And you can break that even more down further to people that you just overall respect. But I would encourage you to focus on just potential clients and thought leaders, or what we like to call them subject matter experts in your space, and then go from there. And now that you have your Power 20 list, here's how to engage with them the right way. So this is number two, strategic engagement. Most comments add no value. Y'all seen this before. Great posts, super insightful. Like, what are we talking about? Most people just waste time endless scrolling with these comments. So the play here is that this is the 2-sentence engagement rule. So anytime that you go proactively to comment on someone's post in your Power 20, you need to use an insight and ask a question. So for example, if someone were to post something around cold calling, I like this very simple. I'd be like, that's a really great approach to cold calling, and that's an intro that I've never heard before. I'm curious, what is the percentage of conversion with this opener? So what I've done, I've acknowledged what they said, an insight, and I asked a question to then now start a conversation. If you follow the framework I just gave you, you will see more success. And it's really simple to do because you're just providing an insight and you're asking a question. And so do not fall in the trap of trying to do this really quick and do all the stuff I told you not to do. Great post, insight. Look, don't do that. Block off 15 minutes to do this in the morning, 15 minutes to do this in the afternoon, 30 minutes a day. I know that this might sound super simple, yet this is very easy to forget. So make sure that you're blocking off time to do this and engaging with that Power 20. Now, with your engagement strategy set, let's talk about the most crucial part of this, which is building relationships. Because quality engagement will open up the door, but we want to make sure that we can deepen the relationship and stay in the house. So most people ask for favors too soon. So you'll connect with someone and say, hey, I need a referral. It's like, well, I don't even know you yet. So the way I look at this is 90 days to build that relationship that you're looking to build. So for the first 30 days, you're going to have consistent engagement. Now, if they don't post, find other things that they comment on and maybe engage with their comment or like it, just so that you can stay top of mind. I know that everyone's not going to post, but see what other things that they're commenting on so that you can engage with them, right? That's going to be the first 30 days. The next 30 days this is where you could start meaningful conversations. So this does not mean that you're going to go in the DMs, right? And say, hey, saw you post this thing. Let's meet. It's asking questions on things that you see them consuming. So anything that you've been commenting, replies to their comments with, or liking their stuff, you then can use that to start the conversation on whatever they're engaging with. But now we're just going back and forth. And then the final 30 days is, okay, is there now an opportunity where you could move into something, a collaboration, is it setting a meeting, etc. This is a way to network on the platform. Everyone you're networking with probably isn't a potential client, but that person could lead you to a potential client. So building that trust is absolutely important. But how do you know if this is actually working? So let me show you how to track this with number 4, which is measuring the impact. So most people, again, I've said this a good bit, like track vanity. And what I mean by that is, hey, like I am putting out X amount of comments per day and I have a lot of people liking them. That's great. And it is, but what we want engagement from that. We want actual conversations from that. So the content is good. The likes are good. What we want is conversations in the DMs. So that's what I tell people to track is based on the comments that you're leaving and the direct messages you're receiving. That's what we want to see. Do we get collaboration invites? Are we increasing on that? So it's working because it shows true networking ROI. And the thing is, when you think about networking, it's really about building relationships across the board so that in your network, whenever you need something, you can go to them with an ask. And that's why the commenting and staying active is important, because people will see you as a top of mind. But again, the best way to track this is, am I actually building deep relationships? Am people messaging me directly? Am I getting further past just the first message? Like, are these things happening? And if they're happening, then that's great. You're moving in a positive direction, right? And that's what you want. So to help you in all this, I've created a Power 20 networking template. It's very straightforward. You can get in the link in the description. And ultimately, here's what I want you to remember is to stop wasting time on endless scrolling. So you want to start focusing on the 20 people who could actually move the needle for your business. From those people that are moving the needle for your business, the people inside of those comments are people that could also help you move the business. And then that is the way you can start building your business. So if you liked and enjoyed the LinkedIn content, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.